Hey, this is Kurt down here, the boat doctor. Down at the bay here, checking out this little Garmin Autopilot for the little kicker motor and the boat itself. It's a 2020 180 Sportsman with a 115. It does turn 63. It'll do up to 40 miles an hour with the current, 36 against. We have about 5 mile an hour current outgoing. It only takes a second and a half to plane this. It goes really quick. Anyway, nice boat, stable, smooth, dry. Got the little wing windows open. Then you can flop this up here. You don't just have to zip that. You got the wing window open here. It's got the 40 reactor under here, the GHP 20 display right here. It's got the Yamaha multi-tack over here. Fuel gauge works. Turn the key on. Then I'm just going to hold the mode button. Hour. Okay, hold it. Yep, that's good. Build pump works. Wipers work. Nav lights work. Okay, it doesn't have a live well courtesy. Lights don't have. It does have the horn. And it's got the 94 SV. You can tell the current's moving pretty good right now. I'm just idling. Or not even idling. I'm just drifting, I guess. This I just left for the speed, but I'll just go home real quick and I'll go up to charts and I'll go to navigation chart. And there's your navigation chart. And you can set waypoints, mark a waypoint. You just hit stop panning and it'll make it stop there. You can zoom in or out with your fingers pinching. Nav info, if you want to go to that, you can go to tides and currents. Tides, boom, there's your tides. Go back. So you want your celestial, there it is. Sunset, sunrise, moonrise, moonset, moon phase, quarter sliver. You can change the date. You can go up in here manually. You can set any date you want, see when the next full moon is. Go back if you get screwed up. Currents, you can see your current graphs right here. Show a report that tells your low, your ebbs, slack, really cool items there. Waypoints, tracks, show your active track. This is your memory. Go back to this, and then you can go inland services, marinas. It's searching. There you go, Coos Bay Marine. You don't want to do that. North River jet boats. You know, you can go to all that and get their phone numbers. And so this is a pretty trick little unit. Offshore services, say I want fuel. Charleston Harbor right there. You can hit that and it'll tell all about it. Some of these has phone number. You just go to a route to it and it'll draw a route right to it. So go back. If you get screwed up, just go home. You go to into sonar, go to traditional. That's already set. Gives you your feet, your degrees, 58 degrees, miles an hour, volts, time. And it's on auto, everything here, so it makes it easy for you. You go home, then you go to charts again, and then you can go, there's your down view. You go back, clear view down, you go back, go to side view. There's your side view. Then you can go into flasher if you want to. You can go back, you can go into your autopilot if you wanted to, which I'll show you that here in a second. And then you can go back again. You can go into combos, which I had this one set. See, then it gives you all your info there, plus your navigation. And you can zoom in on that a little bit if you want. Zoom out. That's your GPS. There you go. And there's your autopilot. Autopilot there. You can stand by, do circles, all that good stuff for this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just run the main. And always make sure that little kicker motor, when you're not using it, is turned that way, and I'm going to have them tighten up that handle so you can leave in the up position when you use it, because you don't want that bar hitting it. Okay, so then back here, I tried your downrigger plugs with my little tester. They work fine. This ain't hitting anything, so that's fine. Then you hit this here, that's your wards down. That's antifreeze coming out of that, shut that off. And it was drying the bilge when I checked it. I had to prime it up because I didn't prime it. Dual batteries. There's your reactor for your autopilot. So I'm going to show you what this main motor will do first. So you got to make sure it's hitting click. Fire it up. So what I'll do here so you can see the speed a little bit easier is I'll go home. And then I'll go into gauges and I will go right here. There's your speed right here. Are you ready? This is quick. 1001, 1002. 2 seconds to plane this. wheel takes off, just trim it up a little. See how it stays? Trim it down. It's going to take you to trim it up, and it will stay in one line. Right here, that's a good cruising speed. 6,200, 39, 40. So it gets it. So then what you want to do is just get this thing down to an idle. See how many minutes I got on here? 5 minutes, good. Okay, so we're drifting anyway. I'm just going to leave that into gear a little bit right there. So you want to keep that motor straight. Then what you want to do is lift up on this handle, trim it down. Just like that. Make sure that's in neutral. Make sure that's out of gear. Then you hit your start button. Bring that, okay, we're going to put on autopilot, so I'm going to make sure the throttle's down. Just put it in gear and make sure that lever, I'm going to have them tighten it up so that stays like that. Now see how we're drifting off a little bit? So then what I can do is I can go home and go to autopilot, and then I'll get this thing straightened up to right about here. Then what I'm going to do is hit menu, and I'm going to engage heading hold. Now I can adjust the speed. See how that light turned green? Now what? Hear the motor kicking up? So now we're on autopilot on that kicker. So now I can shut this one back and shut it off. So the main one ain't on right now. So it's just trying to find itself with this current. We're getting some good swells out here. And then you got your handheld, which is cool too. Now I can go 10 degrees just by hitting this right here. See how it went to 205? See the teardrop? And there you go, it's gonna hold it. I'm going to speed, okay, if I want to speed up off the remote, just hit this button, and you can see that move too. Now we're holding. Now if I just want to go a degree over, I hit this, see how it went to 206, or I can hit this, see how it went to 207. Now say I want to go 10 degrees over, I just hit this one, see how it went to 197. And then, like I said, I can adjust the speed here. This is your cruise control button right here. Okay, so right there. Now, say I want to go over that way, and I don't want to go 10 degrees. I just want to go a little bit more this here. Just point it over here. Watch that. See how it went 243 just by pointing this. And you can also change it here too. See how it's going to go to the teardrop. And then if you wanted to go home, say I could go home, and then I could go into my combo units and go into this one right here. Then I see everything where I need to go right here. So now, say I want to go over that way. I'll just push this here and hold this over here. See how that teardrop moved? Now it's going to hold there. So now I want to go over there a little bit more. Now watch that yellow. See how it went clean over? So you can just go like this and point where you want to go. There we go. So now, so you got this, and this. So now if I want to go, let's go home. Let's go home. Yeah, let's go just to navigation. Go to menu, pattern steer. I want to do a circle. I want to go maybe port, and I can adjust the time. I just hit port. See how it's going to start turning me in a circle. I need some more speed. Just go like that. Make sure that steering wheel there's on that motor straight. Now we're doing a circle. That ocean's getting rough. Wow, yeah, look at that. Braking over there. So now we're doing a circle. So now I can hit menu again. I can hit engage heading hold. Now we're locked there. So now I can hit menu. I can go pattern steer. I can do a U-turn. And I want to go starboard. See it now, it's going to go like this. I'm going to pop up the speed a little bit. Now it's going to take me to U-turn, take me back. Now again, we're running on the kicker. And I think that's... And you can set the step turns in degrees, 10, 20, 30, minute, 3 minutes, whatever you want. Now see, I did my U-turn. Now see how it's going to stop. It's just going to put me on the heading hold. Go into menu pattern steer again. Say I want to do a Williamson turn. I want to just go starboard. And then it'll do zigzags. It'll do all that stuff. And now I'm going a little long. Now it's going to go back the other way. So now we know all this works. So then all I have to do is push this on standby and it cancels everything, right? So then all you have to do here is then you start up your main motor. If you want to keep in a straight line, give it a little gas, like this, steer it with this, go back home, go into maybe a split screen. Maybe we want to just see these two. There you go. So then, at this speed, just so you're going under 5, you can go back here. You can go ahead and turn this, put that there, shut it off, trim it up. And then remember, when you do that, make sure it's all the way over here like that. See, so now we're off of autopilot. We're not going to be using that anymore, so I'm going to shut that off. And then all you do is, if I'm not going to use this, I just hold this button. It said location lost because I turned it off. And I'm just going to hold this button, no signal, it turned it off. So, everything seems to be working. So the boat doctor out.